Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's live stream. We've got some important news to go over today. Actually, it's not. We're just getting some compression. Compression is nice and predictable. Right, periods of compression in the market are probably the easiest trades, in my opinion, right? So, it's kind of entertaining to look on TradingView and to see all the lateral trading going on right now. Or rather, all the ideas predicting that this range will break, right? How about we actually go ahead and take a look, yeah? Let's go ahead and look at some of these TradingView ideas real quick. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's try again. Yeah, show me the ideas. Oh, yeah, this is manipulation, all right. Jesus. Looks like we got a MACD and MACD and RSI in the basic settings. Okay, why is this manipulation, huh, bud? I don't know how to comment on these strange movement. This has 40,000 views, and it's an idea saying, "Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. This is just manipulation." Jesus. It's a game with scammers. Okay, do you know what manipulation is, guys? To say something is manipulated is to say you don't know what's going on and that there's nothing you can do and it's out of your hands and you're just going to have to deal with sucking, right? If you complain that there's manipulation, that's wrong. Okay, there is no manipulation in any market. All moves are natural moves because all moves are the result of buying and selling, right? Quote unquote manipulation is just the idea that somebody knows more than you do. Okay? So there's always going to be manipulation in every market. And honestly, I wouldn't even go as far as to say manipulation even exists. Right? See, it's instead of going ahead and saying, "Oh, this is manipulated," let's think about this. For day traders, swing traders, it's better to follow any breakout or market moves which are supported by fundamental news, increased demand, and volume. Okay. That's because the basic understanding of how to trade markets is inherently flawed. Okay? You can't be sitting here with a single moving average and 3 default setting indicators and then be at a loss when somebody has more information than you. Right? Okay, I'm not saying manipulation doesn't exist. I'm saying manipulation is always going to be there, and to blame your failure on manipulation is an excuse, right? You just need to know more. And sure, there are parts of manipulation that are, yes, against the law, but to not know why a move happened and then just claim manipulation is beyond me. Oh, I like that first comment. So many desperate and angry people. Yeah. Okay, guys. But we're getting period of compression. Let's actually talk about what we need to think about for Bitcoin. Okay. I'm just a little frustrated when the top TradingView idea is just saying, "I don't know what's going on, and you shouldn't feel bad about not winning this scenario." Right? It's not really empowering at all. Like when the number one idea on TradingView is an admittance to hell and inferiority, it's kind of frustrating. And then there's the push, like, "Oh, we need to bring those people down to our standards instead of us rising to theirs." Right? You don't want to be the lowest common denominator. That's not what this is about. You got to rise to the best, my friends. Okay? There's always a better way to do things. If you cry foul because there's manipulation, okay. You see, I've never been really into the whole victim mentality, right? If you are in disparate, I'm probably not using that correctly. If you are disparaged in any scenario, you have two options: be a victim or figure out how to improve and be better. Fun fact, victims don't improve all that much, right? You can be a victim of something, and then you can say, oh, this is terrible, I can't believe this is happening. Or you can try to improve it. You can try to learn more, you can try to know more, right? Okay, let's record a TradingView idea. Let's do this one, okay? Hey folks, in the constant wake of TradingView ideas claiming manipulation, let's actually go over some of the fundamentals of what actually caused this move, okay? Now, goodness gracious guys, the cries of foul play are offensive, right? Really, let's just go over what happened, and I went over this on yesterday's TradingView idea. Right, let's just load up two bands with our two longest over expanded periods. Okay, we're looking at the 240 band, and we are looking at the 110 band, okay? So we're going to align those pivots real quick. 240 and 110, okay? And you'll notice that for those relative areas, the bands are heavily respected. Okay, so it is important to note that these bands define compression and trend. So, in the scenario where we have re-entered the 240 band, right, that activated a mean reversion condition. It implied that we would need to revert to this right here, the 240 MA. Okay? Now, proper entry into that signal is gained by a CCI roll down of the 24 period, right? A 1/10 CCI period roll down signifies the entry signal into mean reversion. We got that signal right here. However, we did not take this signal because it seemed like trend continuation was a possibility. However, I should not have doubted the effectiveness and consistency of mean reversions, and it did in fact revert to mean, okay? Why? Because there was too much mass to continue trend. If you activate a mean reversion condition and we have an upward rolling move, okay, that means that there was a ridiculous amount of force to push it up. However, it would need to sustain that force in order to continue the move. So, because we got the CCI roll M and we reverted to the relative mean, beautiful, our mean reversion condition hit. So, what happens now? Okay, we re-enter the 110, the new longest over expanded period, and now it is implied we revert to its relative mean, and proper entry is gained by a 10 period CCI roll-up, which happened right here. And I'm actually in that trade. I'm in a trading. Oh, I can't switch tabs here, huh? Well, let's pop this open. Maybe it's saved. Nope, it didn't. Okay. Anyway, we caught that long entry right there, and I've been in that since last night, and it is treating me rather nicely for a smaller scalp, right? So here's the nice thing about manipulation, guys. These huge, drastic moves, they generate mass, okay? And if you generate mass, you generate signals. And that is what is so nice about this manipulated market, okay? Because we have these significant, ridiculous moves like here and here, and the generated mass from those moves enables us to take very high probability consolidation positions, okay? So instead of complaining about the manipulation, learn how to trade the reactionary moves caused by the manipulation. Okay? If, say, you go into the TradingView Ideas section and you see the top post is complaining how this market is manipulated and there's nothing he can do to improve himself, well, that's his prerogative, okay? I'm assuming you want to make money here. I'm assuming that you plan on making a living in crypto. So, how about you take the time to learn about reactionary moves in the market instead of troubling yourself with the moves that cause problems for you, right? If you learn to only trade reactionary moves as a result from manipulation, you're going to be much better off than trying to predict the manipulation itself. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. For every generation of mass that is formed, the resulting compression will parallel that generation. Okay? So, the more mass we generate, the longer we need to consolidate, the further up we'll need to consolidate to the relative mean. Right? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. It's uncanny how effective you can be just trading each relative mean inversion move. And really, calling the huge red candle here manipulation is not really a good service, because the answer is right here. We had a mean reversion condition, and we had the signal for the reversion condition. I personally did not make any money on this signal, right? Because I was concerned that we were going to potentially create higher highs on the 4-hour chart. However, I mean, I should have just compared it to the previous crash pattern fractal, right? I was actually initially expecting the mean reversion condition right here to take us down, and I actually stopped out on this upward move. However, the re-entry signal that was actually provided by the CCI roll down, well, I should have taken the time to grab that. Oh well. I am taking the counter position, the long here, and that's treating me very nicely. And I suppose if we're going to talk about that fractal, let's split up this chart and load up BLX, okay? Just so you guys can get a good understanding of how these crash patterns are actually playing out in tandem, okay? Okay, we're going to drag this bad boy all the way back to, and let me check what band settings I'm using here. Okay. Oh. And let's just clean up this information. Beautiful. So, I'm sure you've been pointed out this parallels before, and we might actually even get more accurate results in the weekly, but let's do the weekly. Why not? Beautiful. So, my friends, okay, in each of these instances, we retrace down to the weekly 200 MA. Oh, my mistake. No wonder. Okay, yeah, even from looking at this fractal, I don't know why I expected a compressing range when actually it's a higher high range, right? Where we test down on the weekly 200, higher high, and higher high, right? And that actually has to do with the mean reversion condition of the shorter time frame, which is marvelous, right? Because let's pop down on the daily here, just so you guys have a good explanation, right? Right now, our longest overexpanded period is 240, or 250, excuse me. The band's current setting is 240, so I'll just leave it be, right? Where we entered this band here, it implies mean reversion condition all the way up here, right? So again, as with what we just saw in the 1-hour chart, we are getting that period of lateral trading and compression, which is the reactionary move, right? If we call this manipulation, the reactionary compression is going to have an equal move, right? An equal period of compression, of lateral trading. It's beautiful. Okay? Okay, that's about all my ideas for today. It's been fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Nice. Okay. Let's see how am I doing here? I've got my entire portfolio 5x. Oh, that's good. I've got a 4% upside. I probably could have done more than 4%, but I moved the position to 10x and layered another buy order right here as it was moving up, and I wasn't able to catch it. No matter. Okay, let's actually go through the comments. See how you guys doing today. Am I still in AppCoin? No, I stopped out of that position. Paxmile says top traders in TradingView are even worse than top crypto people. Twitter crypto people. Yeah, you're right. Cat with charts says counter case developed countries have banned a number of practices that heavily exploit imperfect information, a type of textbook microeconomic market failure. Okay, yeah. Now, when I'm saying there's no such thing as manipulation, what I mean is if it's not against the rules in the market you're using, then you should learn how to play against it, right? It's your prerogative to get as much information as possible, to learn what people are doing, and to predict the moves of the people playing a higher game than you, right? Think about this. This is like showing up to a knife with a gunfight and then being upset when you don't win with the knife, right? It's obscene. You come in here with trend lines and basic default setting indicators, drawing things that even a child could draw, and you get surprised and you scratch your head and blame your losses on volatility when things don't go your way, right? It's offensive. Magic poop cannon. My God, how did this guy get so popular? Oh, Head and Shoulders. Of course. Yeah, my favorite chart of Magic Poop Cannon is back over here. Let's go to the daily. Why not? All right. Oh, everybody saw this Head and Shoulders. They were ready for the bull run. Pointing out to you guys. Ready? Woo! You know where this is going, right? Head and shoulders. Okay. And it was absolutely dumbfounding when, wow, trend in fact did not continue, right? So, is it even remotely possible that this formation here was painted to provide liquidity for people entering short positions? And sure, it could be argued that this is just a natural symptom of a crash pattern, and I would agree with you, right? But because of its formation, well, everybody knew there was a shit ton of stop losses right here. And we scooped up those orders for quite a hefty short, right? If you can force people into playing their hand into a shitty position, and you know where their positions are, and you know how to scoop up those positions, you're going to do everything in your power to abuse that. And you should not cry foul play when it happens. You should expect it, right? If you don't feel like taking the time to, actually learn an advanced strategy, I just recommend doing the following. Trade the way you've been trading. Just put your entry where your stop loss was. Simple as that, right? Because somebody's probably predicting your positions because you're taking shitty positions, and they're going to try to stop you out. So if you put your stop loss, or if you put your buy order where your stop loss is supposed to be, well then, hopefully, you're going to have a higher probability of that position working out in your favor. Not kidding. It's really high probability stuff. Or not. Well, I wouldn't go that far. You have a slight edge when you choose to put your buy order where your stop loss is. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I have a lot of respect for Ichimoku. This is good. This is a good analysis. We're positive about the crowd. We're retesting the bottom edge. This is great. This is the kind of technical analysis I like. Default setting RSI. I don't know why he's using that, but I'm okay with this. Well done. Right? Having this kind of bullish expectation because we've had a positive Ichimoku break, that's great. Good work, man. Granted, I think it might fail, but yeah, we still have the implied mean reversion condition, so. Hold on. Is he predicting that the cloud will break? He is. He's expecting retracement down to the trend line. Okay, I can respect that. Good work, man. The Bitcoin bottom calls are finally arriving. That's fair. I like these kinds of analysis. A little far stretched, but... What's this indicator? This interests me. It's attractive. I don't know what to say about it, but... Also, anyone who's trades crypto based on fundamentals... Okay, actually, I have a fun thing for you. If someone ever claims they can do well trading crypto using fundamentals, ask to see the earnings and dividends report of the last coin they traded. See what happens. Oh, look, it's me. I'm a little biased on going on that one, so I'm going to avoid it. You know, even though this is a super simple analysis, I'm all for it. I do think the market bottom is going to be on the weekly 200, especially now that we have that mean reversion condition from the latest expansion. It does seem really probable that we're going to trade laterally like that. Does MPC sell anything? He doesn't. At least there's nothing in his SIG. Hold on. Elliott waves. Do not trade this. First time using Elliott. Okay. You know what that means? Elliott waves is just... Oh, I want to hit play. Hold on. Motherfucker. Look at that. Oh, good on him. Good on him. The way of the retail trader, to be right for the wrong reasons. His wavelengths are off, but good for him. Man, hindsight is 20/20, let me tell you. Right, if you can just draw a 5-wave pattern after it's happened and then look at, haha, this is definitely why it's dumped. Man, oh man. That's something else. Hold on. I want to see if he has this 5-wave pattern anywhere else on, like, before he drew it. Okay, I get this. So on this idea, where it had the dump, he drew this beautiful 5-wave pattern. Like, see, exactly. Elliott waves predicted this. We had a 5-wave pattern and then a dump. However, on the previous trading view idea, I can't make this up. We drew a full retracement up to 5,600. Okay? Like, the same 5-wave pattern is happening right here, but with a completely bullish prediction. It's just after the downward move happens, well, then, of course, we can draw on the bearish 5-wave pattern. Ooh, goodness, look at that. And then, oh my god. Except, like, get this, then he redraws the 5-wave pattern to make it bullish again. Like, I kind of want to make it my brand of convincing people that there's a better way to do things. It doesn't have to be my way. Like, every single one of these charts is just, Jesus, a Fibonacci retracement with a ridiculous projection. Every single, look at these. Like, it's just retracements and then upward arrows. I'm losing myself here. This is gonna be a good one. You ready? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I take offense to this kind of thing. I'm pretty sure he's a higher reputation than me, I think. Hold on. Oh, wow. We have the exact same reputation. Wait, so the number? Hold on. Okay. It's about 50 off. That's funny, though. Okay, let's do TA now. Rants over. Okay, what am I looking at here? We need to take a look at... Nice call on Blaze. Is re-entry possible? Well, let's find out. Yeah, we called Blaze the other day, didn't we? Let's see how... Okay, I didn't really expect anything to happen there. Let's check out Blaze. Hit play. Nice. I mean, the breakout is implied on the daily chart. Hold on. Right? 14 period CCI is weighted to the upside. Positive wave PM cross. Below the 0.4 value, well, everything is below the 0.4 value. That implies bullish breakout. My God, we might have cut the bottom on a new bull run. I mean, really, I only recommend taking partial profit at first TP, especially because this daily chart was just so bullish. Like, this is a really bullish signal, my friends. I would not be surprised if we got a new bull run here. New net expansion, my God. In an area of complete compression. Yeah, guys, I mean, this has so much potential energy. It could really fly. And we potentially got the bottom. Good stuff. GBP USD, I think I predicted a breakout on that chart on the last live stream. Let's check it out. Oh, goodness grace. Would you look at this? Yeah. From the last time we pointed out, we have gone up 1%? Really? Well, how many pips is that? It's 80 pips, Jesus. Yeah, we had all CCI periods on the same side with net expansion. Yeah, I mean, it's a great breakout. Okay. That's all I have to say about it. I'm still bullish on this. Might get a short-term mean reversion, but we'll see what happens. Storage, ICX OST. I'll do... I don't think storage is doing anything. I'm going to check out IOST first. IOST BTC. Internet of Services. Is BAT doing a thing? We could check it out. Yeah, I mean, that's just range trading. You can do that. Okay. USD. This wasn't bad. Hold on. This is, I mean, these seem like small moves, but these are huge percentage points. Net compression. I think we might just get some lateral trading throughout here. Let's train these back to a normal setting. 50 and 200. Yeah. Lateral chop will probably ensue. There might be some macro level trend continuation though. Hold on. Yeah, this is a hard chart for me. We're on the daily 50. Sure, if you want to try to scoop up some orders right through this range, you might catch the trend continuation, and that would be very profitable. I just don't think it's that high of a probability. Take a look at pay. Huh, I still have the old call lines on there. That's funny. What did I call this? It was a while ago. Oh well. I don't really have an opinion on this. I'm sorry. It's really volatile and there's no clear signals. Check out ICX. There you do it. Okay. It's my understanding this broke out recently, right? Oh, it did. Goodness. Okay. No, I had my eye on this. That's too bad. Okay. Well, let's just find retracement values. Waiting for 3D Wave PM there. Just give it a second. That's some funky volatility overhead, though. Let's go on a shorter time frame. Okay, perfect. Let's check out the 180, okay? Oh, no, from the looks of it, we've already crossed mean reversion pivots. I would actually consider this right here a short entry. This is a short entry. If I could short this right now, I would short it because it's going to the 180 MA. Okay? Stay away from this. If you're in it, take profit because we are doing a full retracement. Cool, and then I'm going to look at storage and then be done for the day. It has been a pleasure. Storage BTC. Oh, yeah, this might be fine. Oh, that's a 15-minute. Huh. Oh, well, would you look at that? Okay, I can see why you're calling this. 500 period? Okay. A little bit further to retrace here. Still net expansion. I don't have a good way to enter that right now. I'm sorry. All right, folks, this has been fun. I will talk to you all tomorrow at the same time. Make sure you like this video and subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that jazz. You guys have a wonderful day.